What is up, guys? And in today's video, we are going to be taking a look at a scenario where civilization starts over. It is episode 4 now. I'm sorry it's fast-paced. I'll start going slower-paced as we see more wars are starting to break out. But let's get straight in. Ooh, that's it. Special. But let's get straight into this. First up, this Wednesday, I'm going to be doing a live stream updating this map. And, by the way, Tuesday's video is going to be sick. You guys will love it. And I also have a new series coming up, so let's get started. First up, we start over here, where the Dutch team is exploring more over here, and they meet up with the Baltic Sea. As we see, the Dutch are starting to explore more over here, but they're also mainly focusing over here, and are starting to grow up their economy. As over here, we now take a detour down here to Africa, where they are doing some more exploration around Lake Victoria. And this team, Uganda, is exploring and doing some great stuff down here for sure. And now we come over here to Vietnam, who is starting to do some more exploration within China, but Vietnam is mainly just focusing on building up an economy and staying neutral for now. Over here now we come to the yellow team, who's going more north over here. As we see, the yellow team is exploring heavily, and they do over here meet up with this lake. And the yellow team will set up basically a colony near this lake, which will have a lot of people moving into it. As we see over here, Greece is starting to do some more exploration and claiming of land. As over here, we even see Mesopotamia is as well. As we also see over here, now the orange Turkmenistan team is doing some more coming up over here to the South Kazakhstan areas. As we see, the orange team is doing lots of work, and they will claim over this little piece of territory. As we do see over here, Kuwait will do some more expansion, and the purple team, Oman, will make a claim right here. As now we see the Indian nations, the technically four Indian nations, are starting to do some more claiming of land. This southern one is doing some more claiming. As we do see, Vietnam will eventually discover the beginnings of Sumatra, as I am going to be creating a brand new thing that I want to be using during Wixa now. This is an ocean exploration, so you have to explore the ocean before you make it to that land. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. So this is the map with ocean exploration as well as lake exploration, and this is what it looks like. Now, in the actual modern world, there were nations over here in the Americas when Europe and Mesopotamia were, becoming nations. As we see, a nation in every single one of the continents is going to slowly be forming. The first of these is going to be basically a Mayan empire forming over here in Mexico. So these guys will go ahead and form and will claim that they are a nation. These guys are definitely way less advanced than these guys, but they go ahead and form with the color of these. Hopefully this doesn't exist. Hopefully. Yeah. Okay, good. There's just random colors of this everywhere. Why? Who knows? As the Mayan Empire will fully form within Mexico, and they need a capital, so they will be placing their capital right here on the ocean coast, as that is the start of the Mayan Empire. As we see, some more exploration is happening over here in Europe, as we see the Dutch are exploring more of this territory. As we see, Carthage is also doing some more claiming. They claim over all of Corsica and are claiming some territory over here within this, cutting off Greece from any more exploration or claiming of land. And the Carthaginian Empire is pretty big by now. As we see, Galicia is also starting to do some more exploration. As we see, a brand new nation is also set up, this being Portugal. With Portugal officially becoming a nation, they aren't placing a capital quite yet, as they are mostly new, and the French are doing some more claiming of land. The French will come down over here to this river and will set up their claim mostly across this river, and will make this claim down here, and then we'll decide to claim over some of this territory. And the Dutch are also starting to do some more claiming, such as making a claim on the British Isles, founding many cities, as the Dutch are starting to also claim over some more territory over here, meeting up with the Baltic Sea and claiming over northern German territory. As you see, of course, sea exploration is going to happen. Over here, now we do see some more sea exploration is happening over here, as Egypt is becoming an extremely stable nation after winning that war. As we see, they officially do this exploration and are starting to explore more of the Ethiopian territory, as it is very slow, but it is pretty efficient at the same time. Over here, we see some other brand new nations are formed, such as the purple team already exists. A darker purple team. A dark purple team is formed over here in Venice. These guys are formed mostly across the Adriatic Sea, but will one day become a pretty big trading empire, as they place their capital, of course, in modern-day Venice, and are starting to do some claiming of territory. They go ahead and claim out the rest of the Italian peninsula, and are doing some little exploration into the Alps, of course. I mean, it's hard to explore the Alps, as this territory is discovered, as over here, these guys will meet up right there. As over here, these guys are starting to do more exploration into Europe, of course, as this territory is starting to be more discovered, but it's too cold for them to be up there, except for the yellow team. Over here, we start to see more into the Bengal territories, as this yellow team, the bright yellow team over here, is starting to do some exploration and claiming of the Bengal territory, which of course they go ahead and do, and they will meet up within this territory. This is going to be a shorter Wixo video, by the way. Over here, we see more sea exploration is starting to happen, as Carthage is going out west. Now, this right now, you guys can do time, but by episode 4, right now, I would say that, I don't know, it's probably about maybe early 1200s. So, yeah, I would say early 1200s, sometime of that, as yeah, exploration is going pretty well over here, as, you know, these guys, Mesopotamia is becoming extremely stable now after modern day wars. As we see, of course, my Wixo is more advanced than any other Wixo by episode 4. The average time, I would say, to discover the Americas is probably about episode 13, I would say. But, of course, mine is going to be more fast-paced, as, you know, it's ending on episode 70. Over here, Denmark, the actual Danish peninsula, is officially discovered, as well as these islands, as we see first discovering of South Sweden. As we see, this area is starting to become pretty well known to the Dutch, as the Dutch will eventually claim over the entire Dutch peninsula, not the Dutch peninsula, the Danish peninsula. And now we see some more exploration is put into the British Isles, as this territory is actually becoming pretty well known to these guys, and the French and the Dutch are becoming pretty close with each other, and they're... What was that? As we see, exploration over here stops when they reach this point, as we see something pretty major is happening. Of course, there's going to be no ideologies quite yet, but we do see a military alliance is forming. With a military alliance forming, this will be one of the first in the world to form. I mean, there has been some in the past. I mean, during that war, there was a couple. As this alliance will be the Diamond Alliance, formed between the Dutch. So the Dutch and the French will both join in on this military alliance, as we even see Galicia will decide to as well. So one of the first military alliances founded in the world. As we see some more exploration over here into the British Isles is happening. As we see, they discover most of Scotland by now. It's too mountainous for these guys to handle. The Isle of Man is then discovered. As we see, a pretty major thing is happening. These two will decide that they want to put something up here. First up, we see they lay some claims. The Dutch will lay a claim over that, and the French will lay a claim over this. As we see some brand new nations form. There's already an orange country. As we see, a Scottish country will be formed over here in the north, as the only reason is the Dutch and the French want some more allies within this territory, as we even see another nation is formed, this being the Welsh nation, which goes in and claims over this territory. As we see, new capitals are set up. The Welsh place theirs in the north, and the Scottish will place theirs right there, marking the beginning of the British Isles, and who knows what will happen there. It's probably going to be pretty... As and then we see more nations are forming over here, as we see a rebellion will take place out of these guys. Also, is there a brand there? Of course there is. As we see, a rebellion takes place. The yellow team has a rebellion pop out of the Romanian territories, as Greece and even Mesopotamia will start to get in on this. As we even see a light gold nation will pop up over here in order to destroy these guys. And Mesopotamia meets up with these guys with the main goal to claim over this territory. Why is that not discovered yet? As we see, eventually another rebellion will pop out, this being more of a gold rebellion popping out of the south of Crimea, and eventually these guys will push the yellow team back and will capture the capital and set it on fire. I know, they hate fire. As we see, these guys are forced to go more north as the two gold nations are chasing them down. And eventually, the yellow team will be forced to surrender and will give up this territory over to these guys, as a brand new nation will be formed up here and will be this color. As the yellow team is forced to find a brand new capital city. And their new capital city will, of course, be right here. Crimea's will be changed from this city over here to this part. And right here, theirs is right there. Romania's is going to be at the base of this river, being right here. As and then we see their capital is going to be placed up here in the north, as that is on the wrong layer, of course. There's this place right here, and there's this place right there. Of course, it's on the wrong layer. As we see some more exploration into the Central European areas is starting to happen. As we even see more into the South Chinese territories happening, as we see a brand new nation separated from the rest of the world is forming. This nation over here is within the Korean areas, as these guys kind of just quietly form a nation. These guys are peoples from Vietnam who don't want to be a part of Vietnam anymore and decide to form their own brand new nation. These guys are going to go ahead and be this color, and they go ahead and form the Korean nation. Over here, they place their capital right here on the coast, and Korea has been formed. As like I said, this one's going to be a very short video. I have other videos I need to get done. But this will end it off for episode 4 of What If Civilization Started Over. Thanks for if you tuned in on the Discord server, so thanks to Lachlan. Civilization is coming pretty neatly as we see. Today's video is going to be ending. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you like and subscribe. Go join the Discord server. By the way, Tuesday's video is going to be peak. And I do have another idea for a series, which will be starting Thursday. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.